call Thomas Shelby merely intelligent is to say nothing at all. He is a tactical and strategic genius, and his ability to manipulate is not just a skill, but his primary weapon. Here is why, broken down point by point. 1. Strategic thinking. A chess master in a world of bullets. Tommy doesn't just react to events, he's always several moves ahead of everyone else. He thinks not in terms of a single deal or a single skirmish, but in terms of entire campaigns. Creating enemies to achieve goals. He understands that to consolidate power, he needs a common enemy. He artificially creates or escalates conflicts, for example with the Italian mafia or Billy Kimber, to unite his family and justify his expansionist actions. Long-term planning. While others are thinking about how to sell today's batch of beer, Tommy is thinking about legalizing his business, entering the political arena, and building an empire that will outlive him. His deal with Churchill to pacify the rebels is a classic example. He solves someone else's problem to gain political capital and influence for himself. Information processing. He turns the garrison pub into an intelligence-gathering hub. Every conversation, every piece of gossip is data that he analyzes and uses. 2. Psychological insight. Seeing your weaknesses. Tommy Shelby is a master psychologist. He identifies a person's primary driver at a glance: fear, greed, vanity, love for family. Playing on fear. With the mobster Chang, he plays on his fear of losing face and reputation. With Major Campbell, he plays on his obsession and jealousy. Playing on greed and ambition, he offers irresistible deals to men like Alfie Solomons, knowing full well that their thirst for profit will outweigh their caution. Playing on affections. This is his most vile and effective weapon. He manipulates Arthur by reminding him of his role as the older brother. He manipulates Ada by using her concern for him. He manipulates Polly by appealing to her maternal feelings for him and for Michael. He knows that the strongest chains are emotional ones. 3. Emotional control and a poker face. A key element of his manipulation is his own impenetrability. Coldness. Tommy almost never shows real emotion. His face is a stone mask. This drives his opponents crazy, as they cannot understand what he is thinking or feeling. They act impulsively, while he does not. Silence as a weapon. He masterfully uses pauses. He asks a question or makes a proposal, and then remains silent, forcing the other person to become nervous, doubt themselves, and eventually agree to his terms just to fill the awkward silence. 4. Masterful use of language. Tommy speaks little, but every word he says carries weight and calculation. Economy of speech. He does not waste words. His sentences are short, precise, and carry a hidden subtext. The phrase, "by order of the Peaky Blinders," is not just an announcement. It's a psychological attack, a demonstration of power. Layered threats. His threats are rarely direct. More often they are hints, parables, or rhetorical questions that sound even more frightening than outright promises of violence. The opponent is left to imagine the worst possible consequences for themselves. False candor. He sometimes opens up, telling some story from his past, often fictional or exaggerated, to create an illusion of trust and lure information out of his interlocutor. 5. Creating unpredictability and chaos. Tommy often acts in ways that seem irrational and insane, but this chaos is a carefully planned tactic. Orchestrated chaos. By blowing up a rival's pub, betraying an ally, or starting a war on two fronts, he creates a situation where he alone remains calm and understands the bigger picture. His opponents drown in the chaos he himself created, while he acts according to a clear, preconceived plan. The bottom line: the price of genius. Thomas Shelby's genius for manipulation is not just intellect. It is a systemic approach to power. He combines strategy, psychology, self-control, and information into a single weapon.